everyone, welcome to day 10 of the no added sodium challenge. So I have to go into work a little bit early today because there's one of the pharmacists that's working the afternoon needed the day off, and so one of the day pharmacists said, oh well, I'll stay till 5:30 to help out. Yeah, he's scheduled to stay till 5:30. He just usually leaves at 4:30 or 5, whenever the heck he feels like leaving, or says, I gotta get my kids from this or I gotta get my kids from that, and then he just leaves rather than working till 5:30 when he's scheduled. But so anyways, he's gonna be there till 5:30. So I told the other pharmacist, who will then be there by herself, that I will try to be there between 5:30 and 6, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. It's not quite 4:30 right now. So anyways, I checked my blood pressure and it was 98/72. It took me a second. I was wondering if it was 92/78. No, 98/72. So, doing just fine. I'm going to make a recipe that I'm hoping is going to taste good. I'm not 100% sold on whether or not it will be awesome or not, but I'm going to go with it's going to be okay because that's what I'm going to make to eat, so hopefully it's going to be awesome. However, the recipe does call for using quinoa, which I am not a huge fan. I will eat it if it is hidden in with everything else and you can't really tell it's there, but I really don't like it. So I'm actually going to use sweet rice, which is, I mean, literally, it's just a bag of rice that we get at the Asian grocery store, and it's called sweet rice. It's the best kind of rice to make dessert type stuff with, but you can use it as regular rice. But I thought maybe this would be good. A sweet rice would taste good with the fact I'm going to make it with lemon juice. So basically what you're supposed to do, if you're making this with quinoa, this recipe is from, let me check, Spoon University. So anyway, what you're supposed to do is supposed to take half a cup of quinoa and supposed to take half a cup of broth, a quarter cup of water, and a quarter cup of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and you're supposed to cook that until it's cooked on the stove. I'm obviously not doing the quinoa, and I'm going to use still half a cup of rice, but I'm going to use a cup and a half of water, no broth, a cup and a half of water, and then a quarter cup of lemon juice still. I'm going to go boil that on the stove. Usually it won't take more than 15 minutes or so to do that. So I'm going to go do that. And basically this recipe is like super simplistic after that. So you make that, you add frozen peas and some toasted pine nuts. I mean, super, super simple, right? So I'm not sure if this is going to taste any good or not, but I know that a lot of times when you're trying to take salt out of a recipe, you replace it with something like lemon zest or something along those lines, and they tend to be, a lot of salt-free seasonings tend to have lemon in them. So I think that maybe this will taste good. I'm really hopeful because this is what I'm taking with me to eat. But let me go get the sweet rice started. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to take a random collection of some other things with me. So I'm going to have my apple cider vinegar before I leave. I'm going to have, going to take some little baby pickles, not pickles, cucumbers, fresh cucumbers with me. I'm going to take some puffed sorghum, which is like baby popcorn that has no salt. I'm going to eat a piece of boy bread that I make that has no sodium before I go, with some almond butter on it, and that has no salt in it either. And we'll see how much this makes. So hopefully this makes enough for at least one good sized serving, if not 2 smaller servings, but I'm not really sure. So we shall see. All right, I'm gonna go get this made and I will be back with you guys in just a few minutes. Alrighty guys, so this is ready. Take a peek. Can you see that? No, probably not. There we go. So this smells really, really lemony, which, duh, of course it does. But yeah, I'm not 100% sold on this. Let's see. So I didn't have to do anything with the green peas. We had some in the refrigerator, so I didn't have to thaw any. I just dumped them in after the sweet rice was cooked. And I took the pine nuts and put them in they're always in the freezer, so I put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, switched them around 30 seconds, moved them around 30 seconds. I know that is not toasting a nut, and that's as close as I'm gonna get. So let's give this a try. It smells very, very, very lemony. It's not bad. Let me reserve judgment until I eat it later. We'll talk about it again later, because this might actually be one of those things that as it sits, it gets much, much better. It's not bad. It's very lemony. So if you like lemon, for sure. But yeah, it's not bad. It's just not anything I've ever had before. There you go. It's not a flavor I have ever had before. I need to put this in a to-go container and get myself ready to go so I can get to work. And I have a baggie of tomatoes and cucumbers and another little baggie with some puffed sorghum in it. And I actually have some potatoes left over. I forgot that there was some potatoes with au gratin potatoes left over. So I need to go get that out of the refrigerator and make a small dish of that, because this didn't make nearly as much as I thought it would make. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of the potatoes, and between that and the vegetables, I'm gonna be good to go. So anyways, I will talk to you guys again later. Hope you're having a great day. All right, guys, so I am home, and I actually brought my potatoes home with me, and I just finished eating them just now. I put a little bit of the no salt ketchup on them, and it was very good. Not a ton, just a little squeeze over the top. Just a little burst of flavor. It was very good though. Probably would have tasted just as good if I'd chopped up some tomatoes and put it on top, but whatever. Yeah. My supper last night was not awesome. I would not recommend that recipe. Maybe it would be better if you used quinoa rather than rice. That's one thing. And if you really, really like lemon, maybe you should give it a try, because you might really like that. It was just way too lemony for me, like way too lemony. So yeah, that wasn't super exciting. But I ate most of it. I ate some of it. We'll go with that. I ate some of it. And I ate my puffed sorghum. I didn't finish that either. And I had taken a couple of baby cucumbers and some little tomatoes, and I ate, I don't know, half the tomatoes and one of the cucumbers. So I don't know. Food wasn't super exciting last night. So when I got home this morning, the potatoes actually were very good. So that was good. That was nice. It was good to have something yummy to end my day. I am going to go upstairs and get changed and do the shaky machine that I have upstairs. I haven't done that in a long time, and I'm just looking for things to do that are different, just try to keep things fresh and interesting and that kind of thing. So that's it for me for now. I don't have anything else to talk about that's exciting. So yeah, I'll just see you guys tonight.